guys, in this recipe video you will learn how to make super delicious naan at home on a tawa, on a skillet. For this recipe you will require 1/4 cup of water, and in this water we are dissolving half a teaspoon of yeast and half a teaspoon of sugar. We'll mix these ingredients with water and set the mixture aside for 10 minutes. Next, take 1 cup of whole wheat flour in a bowl and add your yeast mixture and thoroughly combine flour and yeast, and then add 2 tablespoons of milk and 2 tablespoons of oil. This will help keep the dough soft and also will help us in cooking our naan on a skillet, and adding pinch of salt. Once our ingredients are in, we thoroughly mix the dough, making sure it's formed nicely. So you will have to add water, lukewarm water, little bit at a time, so that your flour forms into nice soft dough. You don't want it too hard, you don't want it too soft, just the right consistency. This requires a little bit of practice, but once you get used to making dough, this becomes a fairly easy task. So once we have combined our flour with water, our dough is formed. We'll set it aside for an hour, and then you will notice it has risen in amount, it has doubled in quantity. You will just take small portions at a time, so golf ball size portion. Dust it with little bit of dry flour, so whole wheat or all-purpose, your choice, and then roll it out with a rolling pin. We want to have a nice thin surface, thin flat surface on which we are going to roll it out, and you want your dough to be flat. You can see how it's nicely done with the rolling pin. And then once you have this ready, place it on a hot skillet. So your tawa is already on the stove, it's warm. You add your flattened out dough and you cook it until it's nice and brown on both sides. So you want to see those brown spots appear like they are appearing right now, and you can add a little bit of butter on each side, desi ghee, that's clarified butter, or brush it with olive oil. And it's nice and soft. It tastes really yum with all kinds of Indian curries, and you can make them in bulk, freeze them, store them in the fridge. Making another one here, so flattened out piece of dough, and then cooking it until it's brown on both sides, beautiful spots appearing. So this is soft as roti, another Indian flatbread, but delicious as naan. So all the flavors and taste is there. Look at those beautiful brown spots that are appearing, and we know that our dough is getting cooked from inside as well. We are adding a little bit of butter on both sides, and feel free to serve it with your choice of curries. Enjoy it with different kind of vegetables, chutneys. Look at that, gorgeous. Our tawa naan is ready. Go ahead, give this recipe a try. Let me know how it turns out for you, and I will see you soon with another exciting recipe. So keep watching Eat East Indian channel.